wakiwa wanajadiliana mawili matatu na moja kwa moja tusikilize tu anapopeana mamlaka kwa Moses Wetangula.
The National Assembly of the Republic of Kenya, on whom falls the greatest responsibility of guardianship of the authority of this House. I do wish you well and commend that you submit to the will of the House. As you assume the office and embark on discharging the duties of the Speaker, I trust that you will find this set of past rulings by your predecessors most useful. Congratulations, Mr. Speaker.
Go.
Honorable Speaker of the National Assembly, congratulations. Please do take charge of your house now. Honorable members, the Honorable Speaker presiding.
I see. Order, honorable members. Order. Honorable members, the Clerk of the National Assembly, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to express my heartfelt gratitude to the honorable members here assembled for the high honor that you have bestowed upon me by electing me as the Speaker of this august House. I accept and submit to your will, and I'm ready to serve as the 8th Speaker of the National Assembly since our independence. I commend all the citizens who expressed interest in becoming your Speaker by formally returning their nomination papers and laud the efforts of my worthy opponent in today's election, the Honorable Kenneth Otiato Marende, who also happens to have been one of my distinguished predecessors, having served as the 7th Speaker. My other distinguished predecessors include Sir Humphrey Slade, the Honorable Frederick Mbiti Gideon Mati, the Honorable Moses Kiprono Arap Keino, the Honorable Professor Kimetet Arap Ngeno, the Honorable Kausai Francis Xavier Olekaparo, and my immediate predecessor, the Honorable Justin Beda Njoka Muturi. I am internally humbled and extremely privileged to now occupy this hallowed seat. Honorable members, when I look at you and visualize the grueling campaigns you have all undergone, I must say that I am proud of all of you for ultimately making it to this house a dream for everybody. I commend you. I'm delighted to note that over 55% of members of the last parliament have been re-elected. Of this category, 24 of you served in the previous parliaments. Your re-election demonstrates the confidence that the citizenry has in the leaders that they elect to this house. Spurred by this, we should therefore be confident that if we are true to our oath or affirmation of office and responsive to the needs of our people who are sovereign, we will always be the people's house. Allow me at this point, honorable members, to single out and congratulate part of the leadership of the last previous parliaments who have made it back to this house. These include the Honorable Aden Duale, who was the leader of the majority party in the 11th Parliament and the larger part of the 12th Parliament. My felicitations also go to the Honorable John Mbadi, the immediate former leader of the minority party, and his former deputy minority leader, the Honorable Robert Mbui. Permit me to recognize the Honorable Farah Maalim, who served as the deputy speaker in the 10th Parliament. My congratulations also extend to the Honorable Emmanuel Wangwe, the immediate former majority whip, the Honorable Junet Mohammed, the immediate former minority party whip, and the Honorable Jessica Mbalu, a former member of the Presidium. I welcome you back to the service of this House. Honorable members, the National Assembly of the 11th Parliament had 68 female members. That number increased to 76 in the last Parliament. Today, this 13th Parliament has seen the number rise to 82, with 29 women having been elected to represent single-member constituencies. This increase is a significant step towards achieving the aspiration of the gender parity in representation as desired by our 2010 Constitution. I wish to single out the Honorable Millie Odhiambo, who is now serving her 4th consecutive term. I salute you, Member for Suba North, for your resilience and continued service to our nation. Particular mention also goes out to the Honorable Lynette Toto Chepkorir, member for Bomet County, who at the age of 24 is the youngest member of the 13th Parliament. Mheshimiwa, you are a great inspiration to the youthful leaders of this country, and we wish you well. I'm also reminded of the premium that our society now places on the leadership qualities of persons living with disabilities when I see seated in this chamber the Honorable Timothy Wanyonyi Wetangula, my young sibling and a leader in his own right. He now commences his 3rd term consecutive as a member of Parliament and is ably joined by the Honorable Rose Museo, serving her 2nd term, the Honorable 3rd term, the Honorable Joseph Samal Lomwa, who was here before and has come back for a 2nd term, the Honorable Jackson Kipkemoi Kosgei, and the Honorable Martin Pepela Wanyonyi. You are a great inspiration and a beacon of inclusive leadership in our great country despite the odds. Honorable members, I also do recognize and acknowledge the Honorable Samuel Moroto, the Honorable Adan Kainan, the Honorable Gonsirai, who are currently embarking on their 5th terms, thus becoming